Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Marcus Ross with Cornerstone Educational Supply.
And I'm Corinna Ross, also with Cornerstone Educational Supply.
And we are here today to give you a preview of what's coming up for Cycle 3 with the materials that you're going to need, lesson plans, and a few other little bits and things around that just might be of help. We've been in business now for about 6 years, and we've been doing CC for even longer than that. How long have we been doing CC?
Our oldest daughter started CC as a preschool, and she's going into Challenge A this coming fall.
Wow, and you've been a tutor for a lot of those years.
A good number of those years.
So it's from that experience of being in CC, Corinna as a tutor, that we started to produce materials for Cornerstone Educational Supply that will be of service to your communities. We're going to take a look at lesson plans and the materials and also some pricing for all of this so that you as directors can start to plan out what exactly you're going to be needing for this coming Cycle 3. And we're excited about Cycle 3. This is a fun time with a lot of neat stuff that the students get to do. So for lesson plans, first off, thank you. Thank you to so many of the directors over the years who have purchased lesson plans that we write to help augment the science time. We know that you've got about 30 minutes to teach kids about God's world. That's not a lot of time each week, and we know that you want to make the most of it. And so from conversations with tutors, from Corinna's experience coming back, we started making lesson plans. They are in the works for the fall activities for Cycle 3. We should have those sometime in early to mid-June, so we'll be posting those on the website. And as usual, those will be $3 per lesson plan or a bundle of 12 for $30. You'll be able to find those at cornerstone-edsupply.com. and we'll have a lesson plan page on the upper right-hand side of that. So thanks for your continued support, and we're going to have a whole bunch of new lessons for Cycle 3 coming up. Now, for the materials, we don't have everything out on the table that we're going to have in the boxes and in the kits just yet, because we're still working on finalizing some of the materials that are needed and ordering all that stuff, but we still want to give you a preview. So Corinna, why don't we walk through a couple of the things that we're going to be providing this year?
All right. We have graduated cylinders so that the kids can, or whatever they're called.
Graduated beakers?
Beakers, there we go, that have the measurements on the edge so the kids can measure exactly how much the displacement is for various items. We have hand lenses, fingerprints. We're going to have ink pads and fingerprint kits. We also have anatomy stickers. These are color form stickers, so the vinyl that goes on windows and it goes on this laminated backing page. So the kids can take the organ and place it, take the label and place it over and over and over again. So in addition to the My Body book, they can practice where each one of the organs belongs and what the name of it is multiple times. You can do that over the course of the 6 weeks, covering each organ as you are working through the My Body lessons. And also we have the bones and the muscles in addition. And then at the end of the 6 weeks, the kids take it home. They can continue practicing that information at home.
Yeah, this is our anatomy sticker set, and you can see that on our website at cornerstone-edsupply.com. If you look under the anatomy section of biology, you'll get a chance to see what these are like. Beautiful detail. We had a local artist help us out with producing these, and yeah, that over and over again 6-week reinforcement will really help the kids learn the anatomy that's in my body, as well as filling out a little bit more of things like skeletons and muscles and things like that.
The repetition will hopefully help them memorize where each one of them goes. So in the springtime, we've got probabilities, and my artistry skills are bad, so we made pizzas with all of the toppings, cheese, pepperoni, mushrooms, and pineapple, so that the kids can punch out the toppings and place them on their pizzas so that their hands are busy working the probabilities in their own piece of pizza. Also, we have blueberries or pancakes with emoji blueberry stickers so that the kids again can be working with their hands and punching out the blueberries, placing them where it belongs as the dice rolls.
Yeah, they are super cute. So each kid is going to get one of these in their pack. They'll be able to do this on their own. So it's not just the tutor that's up there, maybe drawing a pizza and saying, well, if we have cheese and
then
peppers,
at the end
how
of the
many
day,
pizzas can we make?
they each get to take it home, which is awesome too. We also have poker chips for the probability lesson with that, where it's not candy, so we're not dealing with allergy issues and desire issues other than learning about what we're studying at the moment.
The probabilities change when the number of candies frequently changes in class. So we're doing poker chips instead, and you see that as an option in the Foundations guidebook. So these are a few of the things. We've got all the material, a whole bunch of the materials that you'll need for the Van Cleve experiments and those sorts of things. But we also have these very special, unique to CC materials that we've crafted for our communities and for yours as well. So thinking about your budget coming up for the fall, if you're a director, how is this going to be made available? Certainly everything will be a la carte, but we also want to be able to produce a bundled set of materials at a discounted price that will help out with planning. And we're doing this year by what are called base kits and class packs. The base kit is going to have everything that you need to run one science class of 8 students plus 1 tutor. So for example, there will be 9 of the pizza cards with the pizza toppings. There'll be 9 of the blueberries, 9 of the anatomy sticker cling sets, and then things like 5 of the beakers, because the kids will probably be working in groups and you'll have 1 more beaker for the teacher up at the front of the tutor to do the experiment. So you're going to be seeing lots of materials in this pack that are going to be shared, as well as the individual materials as well. And that base kit will cover 1 full class, and the kids will use up the consumables over the time, but they will also be able to pass on the hard materials to the next class. And that's where the class packs come in. The class packs, you will have the consumable materials that you add in for the next class that needs them. Those will likewise be in groups of 9, 8 for the students and 1 for the tutor. So you've got materials when you're doing tutor training, or if you've got a guest that happens to come along. So this means that when you're thinking about your community, you want to be thinking about how many science classes are you running at the same time. If you've got a small community of say 24, you'll get a base kit that will have everything for 1 class and all the hard materials, and then 2 class packs to replenish the supplies that you need for the next 2. That would be enough for 24 kids. If you've got a bigger community where you have about 40 students, you're going to be running 2 science classes at the same time, so you'd get 2 base kits and then up more with 3 more class packs, and that would cover 40. So we'll put a grid and a description on our websites in order to help you chart out what exactly you're going to need. We made some changes this year because we got feedback from you guys saying, hey, some of your kits, there's just too much stuff, and we don't want you to end up having to hold on to things for 3 more years, right? So
that is our desire. Our desire is to serve you and make your life better, make your life more simple. If you have additional ideas about ways that we can serve you, please let us know. Drop us a line at info@cornerstone-edsupply.com and let us know how we can help.
So think about price. The base kit that you're going to need in order to run a science class at all, right? That's going to have the hard materials and your consumables for 1 class. We have a target price of $150 or less for that base kit. It's not a promise. We're figuring out this completely over the next week or so, but that's at least our target. We're looking for $150 for that. For the class packs that have the consumable materials, that's going to be an additional $100 or less. So if we go back to that idea, you got a community of 40 and you need 2 base kits and 3 class packs, the total price for that would be the add up of those. And as we did some numbers, we were looking at a cost of about $15 per student for the year for the materials that we supply. We know that you guys have materials fees that have to go for more than science supplies. You've got art, you've got copies to make and all that sort of stuff. So we want to make sure that when we're providing you with a box of materials that you need, or stuff that is going to be a really big help to re-emphasize and work more into the details, take up a little bit more of that science time with good stuff, that we're doing that in a way that respects your budget. So that's what we're looking at for pricing. We have the base kits, the class packs, and for those of you who are going to be working at home, if you're at a military base, out of country, or you're far away from community or can't be part of a community for some reason, we will have family packs like we have the past 2 years, and we're looking at probably $50 or less for the family pack, which will outfit anywhere from 2 to 4 students in a family. So depending on how you share stuff and things like that. So those are the prices that we're looking at in order to try and recognize that your budget is something that needs to stretch. And we want to make sure that you get the stuff that you need and not a whole lot extra. Oh, there was one other thing.
Yes.
The anatomy models. All right. So these two anatomy models we brought in 3 years ago for cycle 3, and they were a big hit with a lot of communities, especially the 18-inch model over here. This is great for younger students. It has 18 different components. So the body parts are removable and highly detailed. We've got great paint work that's been done, and we get these directly from the manufacturer. We're importing them right now. We're going to be getting a new shipment coming in June. We're all out right now on our website of the small models, but again, they're coming in. We have 300 of these guys coming in soon. They're made of a hard plastic body shell, followed by a nice soft rubber with metal pin construction for all of the organs. And this means that they can be used over and over and over again. They don't chip, they don't crack, they don't break. They stand up to lots of abuse, including abuse at our own home. So the small model is retailing for, I think, $120. You can check our website, and you can check our website against anywhere else on the web. We're working, as I said, directly with manufacturers and bringing them here to our warehouse without any middleman whatsoever, and so we are doing that to keep the cost to you very, very low. The other model that we still have a few of these on our website, we're getting more in with the shipment, is a full-size anatomy model. This has 40 removable pieces, and if you're running a co-op with a large number of students, this might be great, or if you're looking to maybe share one of these models with a challenge group, right? You guys are going to be doing anatomy in the fall, and Challenge A does anatomy in the spring. So you guys could kind of both chip in together and look into getting a small anatomy model or a large anatomy model, and these things will last a good long time. These are professional, school-based sort of stuff for high schools or middle schools, and are great hands-on activities, add-ons to all that stuff that you're going to be doing with My Body. Kids absolutely love this. And we got some videos on our website at cornerstone-edsupply.com. Look under the anatomy link, and you'll be able to see our video walkthroughs of these, and especially how to put them all back together again once Humpty Dumpty's fallen off the wall. So hey, I'm Dr. Marcus Ross with Cornerstone Educational Supply.
And I'm Corinna Ross, and stay safe. God bless you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you later.